Welcome back to Virginia this morning. The Virginia unemployment rate was over 10% by the end of April and increasing daily. One of our favorite investment advisors talks with Bill about what this means going forward.
Our next guest always shares great timely money tips that you can use. Today, we're going to talk about thriving financially even if you're unemployed, underemployed, or just bracing yourself for this new normal of financial instability. Top financial advisor JB Bryan joins us via Skype. Always good to see you, JB. And we're going to learn a lot today, aren't we?
I hope so. I hope that I can add some positivity to these poor and weak unemployment numbers that we have. You know, unemployment is down, but it's not down for everyone. We're still millions of Americans and Virginians out of work. So I just want to give some suggestions on entrepreneurship. That we have to remember that America, historically, we have entrepreneurship at the base of us.
Wait a minute. Hold on, JB. I thought we were going to talk finances and you're talking history. We have a history of entrepreneurship?
That's right. Indeed. I'm like, yeah, but yes, entrepreneurship. I mean, think my grandparents were entrepreneurs, and most of that entrepreneurship came from economic downturns. You know, we had a smaller government historically. Economic downturns force people to discover opportunities. So my suggestion today is focus on finding opportunities and considering the importance of entrepreneurship.
So that's not a job, so to speak, because you might have had a job at the factory in the past, and the factory closed down or whatever, and Grandpa had to find a different way to make a living, and so therefore that's how the Bryant family empire was built.
That's right. I mean, farmers are definitely entrepreneurs, but what I'm challenging us today to realize is that everyone has a specialization, and your opportunities are bigger than just looking for jobs. Look for opportunities where your expertise can be hired, because many companies are hiring consultants and contractors now for special projects. So don't overlook your specialized skills and your services. Many people, like you just mentioned, who worked in factories actually may be seen as safety specialists if they really looked at how much they know about safety because of their manufacturing experience. They could set up a safety consulting business. There's so many opportunities, but we have to first think about entrepreneurship as an option.
You know, it's interesting, JB. I had a friend that wrote a book a couple of years ago. It was about baby boomers and how they went from carrying papers to running businesses. But if you thought about it, if I was a paper boy, you had to kind of plan out your business. You had to come up with a plan and an action and how to customer relations. All of that was tied into that, and it taught a whole generation of people how to run a business. And so I would have never thought about that being an experience.
I was a paper girl too.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does teach you that. I remember, and I even write about it in a book that I wrote a couple years ago, about that I was a subcontractor for the boy who actually had the paper route. And he subcontracted me out. But I just found that to be amazing, that another key asset is relationships. Because I would have never had that opportunity to become a paper person or paper girl if I didn't have that key relationship. And relationships are a number one asset during these fast changing times. So don't overlook all of the professionals that you have met over your career, that's your gateway to reaching your goals and finding opportunities, and maybe even new employment opportunities. Think about your relationships that you have developed.
And you develop skills along the way too, and we think, well, this is just my job, anybody can do this. No, not anybody can't do that. You know, you do it because you have certain skills, and you need to kind of highlight those.
And look past your industrial skills, your technical skills, and your academic, and now your soft skills, they're called, like your emotional intelligence, your flexibility, your accountability, how much they can depend on you, how productive you are. Your leadership skills are so appreciated now, but I think that a lot of times you're looking for jobs and you're not putting key things like that even on your resume. So when those are the key people also that businesses cannot live without is a resilient person who is committed to those soft skills. So yes, you have the academic part and your technical training, but you're very powerful. What's going to take you through this is your productivity and your leadership and your stick-to-itiveness.
I'm wondering.
Right.
I'm wondering if you kind of like opened up the book, and an employer would have somebody come in, and they just know that person has it. Whatever it was, it was all those things you just mentioned, wasn't it?
That's right. And Bill, during an economic downturn, employers are going to be very careful with their money. When they hire a person or a business or a contractor, they want a problem solver. Can Bill take care of this specific need that I have? Is he motivated? Does he? Because even if you're not an entrepreneur, businesses now reward you for having an entrepreneurial mindset. Have you made sure that your department is safe? Have you made sure that the earnings and profitability of your section is doing well? That's the entrepreneurship mindset. So you become a problem solver, you will find opportunities that will far exceed what you might have thought you were looking for in a job. You'll go much farther.
Great, great, great advice. JB Bryant definitely has it. Thank you, darling. We learned so much from you every single time. JB Bryant offers free weekly money seminars and webinars every Wednesday and Sunday at sunrise. We'll find a link for more information. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM and stay tuned. We'll be right back.